What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Project Campervan. In today's video, it's actually the same day as I filmed the reveal, but I went inside, had some food, and I want to crack on already. So what we're going to do is we're going to start doing the flooring. Now, flooring wise, what we're going to actually do is we're going to make a frame, then we're going to fill the gaps in the frame with insulation, and then we're going to put some plywood over the top. It's bloody dark in here, let's get some light in. That's more like it. So yeah, without no further ado, I'm going to go into the garage, I'll show you the wood which we've got, and talk to you a bit about why we've chosen it, and then we'll go ahead and start laying down the flooring. Right, so here's our insulation. We've gone for 25mm insulation, so we've got a big board of that. We're obviously going to need more than that, but we're going to do half the flooring today, and then we'll know how much to buy for the rest of it, because it will just make sense that way to, well, it made sense that way to me anyway. So what we've got up here is we've got 8 of these beams. That should be enough, hopefully. And what they are, all the way around here, they are 25mm by like 47, I think, if I remember correctly. So we've got 25mm, so that's the perfect height, so they'll level up with that. And then 47 across. So we're going to make a frame out of those, and then we've got our big plywood sheet to go on top. Right, so my plan is basically, as you can see, we've got that bit going all the way across the width of the van. That's just going to be a quick way to measure it. Using these offcuts here is what we're going to use in between all of the lengthway bits. Right then guys, we are back again. It's the following weekend and we're back to working on Project Campervan. I know in the first part of the video which I filmed last week, it got quite dark, so I didn't go into too much depth. But what I'm going to do is we're going to jump in the van now, I'll give it a quick look over, and I'll basically tell you what we got up to and what we're going to be cracking on with in today's video. Right, so we're inside the van now. As you can see, the frame for the flooring's done. Now this was fairly straightforward to do. I've got a couple of other little bits which I do need to do, but we need a bit more wood for that. But we can crack on with it anyway, because yeah, it's pretty much all good. We just need one more piece, like so, on that side over there. So that's all good. What are we going to be doing now? Now, as you can see, what I'll do, I'll flip the camera over, it'll make it 10 times easier to show you what I'm talking about. Right, so as you can see, we've used some glue. That's actually like the no-nails glue. And we've also filled in the rest with silicone, just to stop like airflow underneath there, make it a lot better. And as you can see, that's not going anywhere. As you can see, we've got tape up here. And the reason being is the rubber seal, which goes all the way around here to make this airtight and watertight, didn't come with the van. So obviously when it rains, water drips down. So I've done a bit of a haggard solution for the time being whilst I wait for one of those to come. That's just a bit of duct tape all the way across, and that's keeping the vast majority of the water out, which is fantastic. So we don't want to obviously ruin our nice frame which we've got going on down here. So yeah, I'm really happy. This is coming along really well. I'm going to set you guys on a time lapse. We're going to go ahead, insulate this, glue it down, caulk it, and then we'll get back and catch up a little bit before we go lay down the actual wooden flooring over the top. All of the insulation's cut to size for this half of the van. Now, as you saw in those time lapses, I haven't glued them down yet. So I'm going to go ahead, glue them down now, and then we'll fill in all the gaps with expanding foam, and then we'll catch up again when we're ready to put the actual flooring down. Expanding foam, check. Now, one thing I've learnt doing this, which I definitely did not know before and I regret a lot, is that expanding foam is so sticky. Wear gloves if you're doing that. Because yeah, that's a bit of a ball ache to get off. I've just tried to wash them and it's no better. They're just horribly sticky, so I'm gonna have to wait till it completely sets and then get it off then. But anyway, this half of the van's insulated now. We filled it all with expanding foam. We've got to wait for that to dry so we can cut away what we don't need. And then once that's all done, then we're pretty much ready for the wood. Now, one other thing to bear in mind if you're doing this, which I didn't know, you might not know, probably be best reading the instructions on the can, but make sure you're holding the bottle upside down, otherwise it doesn't come out properly. As you can see over here, it's, well, you can't really see it, but this is quite airy and bubbly, whereas when I was holding it upside down, it was coming out a lot thicker, which is obviously better. Right, so I've just read the instructions and I've found out this expanding foam
takes between 2 and 24 hours to dry, and I am definitely not waiting till tomorrow to crack on. So what I've done, I've measured across the van, and it's exactly bang on 6 foot. So as you can see on the wood, you can see right there, we've got a line all the way across. We're just going to cut that. Now it would be so much easier if I had an electric saw, like a jigsaw or something, but I don't, so we're going to do this by hand anyway. We're just going to start chopping through this. As you can see, the flooring's cut to shape to accommodate the wheel arches. So we're going to go ahead, put a little time lapse in now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in place and hopefully it fits, because my back's killing from sawing off a handsaw. And then we'll just bolt it into the frame. And there we have it. The first half of the flooring's done. What we need to do to this still, which I might have time to film, depends on how much light we've got left of the day. But I need to give this a quick sand down, because as you can see, it's a little bit dirty from my shoes. But I'm going to sand it down anyway so it looks nicer after. But once it's sanded down, I have got, if I can find it under here, some PVA. But when you mix this and water it down with water to the correct ratio, it becomes sealant. So what we're going to do is we're going to seal that bit of wood now, just to save it getting dirty, and yeah, if we spill anything it won't go through the carpet and make that all mouldy. So that'll be the best thing to do, or best plan of action for now. I'm also going to pop down to Wicks to stock up on more wood, and that's going to be wood, and it's wood insulation to finish the floor, and then all of the wood for all of the frames of the walls. Because once the frames of the walls are done, we can start erecting the frames for where all of the furniture is going to be, which is going to be the fun bit. So we're going to be able to map out exactly where we want the bed, where the kitchen area is going to be, think about storage in a lot more detail, and then yeah, we'll be ready to ply up all of the walls, and we'll be getting a lot closer to being finished. And it's just things like electricity, and then obviously knitting it all up nicely, and the gas for the cooker as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the video there. Massive thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.